Here we are once again with the Straight Fit In, me your host, Session Johnson, and this is your Manchester United versus Watford Premier League preview. Now, I first of all want to say, guys, please subscribe to the channel. We want to grow the channel as big as we can. Continue to like the videos, it really helps us out. And continue to watch the videos as well to its fullest extent, because we put a lot of effort in here at the Straight Fit In to bring you the content that we think and know you deserve as Manchester United supporters. Now, before we get into the actual preview, does anyone remember the 4-1 loss to Watford at Vicarage Road? Ole's last game in charge? Does anyone remember how abysmal that was? How sad, how difficult, how hurtful it was to take? Seeing our team completely be outplayed and outran and outworked against a team who's currently fighting relegation. Just yesterday being smashed by Crystal Palace. We've come a long way since then. Good results along the way. Change of manager with Ragnick coming in as the interim. Certain players leaving on loan, i.e. Martial and Donny van de Beek. But I don't think we actually improved that much. I think we improved slowly, but not enough. Yes, we're playing at Old Trafford, but Watford has nothing to lose. They basically will come to Old Trafford, not to say with confidence, but they will come there knowing that they can get at us. They can try and expose us. They do have the players to do so. You look at players like Denise, players such as João Pedro, Ismail Assar. These guys can cause trouble for us if we are not on it. And as of late, we probably have not been on it. Against Atletico Madrid, if you haven't seen that video with regards to the reaction, definitely go and give it a watch. As I said, we weren't there in the first half. We can't afford that against Watford. We need to start quick. We need to start with a high intensity. Because if we go at Watford from the get-go, we literally could run riot. We have the players that have quality up front to put the ball in the net. Playing at Old Trafford would give certain players confidence to do what they can on the ball. I feel that, as I said, because Watford has nothing to lose, they're going to target certain of our players. They'll probably target Maguire, and as much as I don't want Maguire to start, he probably will. But we'll speak about my predicted starting 11 a bit later in the video. I look at Watford and I see a team that loves to work hard. I see a team that has players that always want to prove themselves on the pitch, not just to their coach, but to their fans. And then you look at the polar opposite of the team Manchester United has. We don't even really have that. As I said, certain players basically will decide during a game, I'm not going to play today. It's all good. They won't blame me for it. They'll probably blame Pogba. They'll probably blame Bruno. It's all good. I don't have to worry about this performance or this bad result. And look what happens. Other players come in and show exactly what should be done. How it's supposed to be when you are on the pitch wearing this jersey. It's supposed to be about the name in front, not the name at the back. The name at the back will speak for itself if you perform with the name on the front. It's simple, it's obvious. But player power seems to have taken over once again. For us, I want us to actually be stronger. I want us to be a team and create a fear factor once again. So when teams like Watford comes to Old Trafford, they will be afraid to try and attack us because of us putting fear into them even before the whistle has been blown. That is how it was under Fergie. Teams were beaten in the tunnel already. Now teams stand in the tunnel and they look next to themselves and they're like, oh, Maguire's playing. Fred, McTominay. It's all good. I'm going to have a nice game today. No disrespect to them as players, because they are professionals. But it's the reality. They are not good enough. There are players in our team that is not good enough, but they're the only players we have. So what can we do? Ragnick tried to play other players. 2 games later, those same players are starting again. Take last night, for example. Telles came on late in the game for Luke Shaw, but did way more than Luke Shaw did, and Luke Shaw was longer on the pitch. Anthony Elanga comes on, and he makes one run, and he completely destroys the defense. Yes, it was a counter-attack, but the point is, the intensity was there, the urgency was there to get him behind. And that is what is needed. We cannot play so slow. The passing tempo has to be quicker. We need to ensure that we don't give Watford a chance to transition from side to side. We have to ensure that we play that quick that they can't close us down. We need to ensure that the triangles that we create are of good angles so that we can actually penetrate. And I know people were speaking about Ronaldo performing badly last night. Look at what happened to João Felix. A cross into the box from Lodi, and he scores. That is what Ronaldo wants. That is what he craves. Crosses into the box. Balls in behind for him. When he did get the ball in behind, he ran alone and there was no support. So he ended up losing the ball. There were moments where he basically was in a prime position in the box, but Atletico had 5 players in their own box, and our crosses were supposed to be accurate. But Rashford can't cross a ball to save his life. Sancho does cross a ball well, but didn't choose to cross that much last night. Luke Shaw crossed the ball absolutely poorly. Telles came on and basically put dangerous balls into the box. I really want us to see play better against Watford. I don't even know how we're going to play. I don't know what team is going to turn up. It will be interesting to see the starting 11 that Ragnick will choose on Saturday against Watford. But here's my predicted 11. De Gea in goal, most definitely. I want Varane and Lindelof to play. I do not want Maguire to start. Not because of anything, but because of his poor and inconsistent performances. Scores against Leeds, looks like a 5-pound player in the non-league against Atletico Madrid. He's not good enough. There's levels to this game. It was even shown in our midfield. When Fred was playing there, we were overrun. But when Matic came on, calm, composure, slowing the game down, allowing certain players to have better positional sense, completely breaking down whatever Atletico Madrid tried to throw at us. All because of his intelligence, all because of his quality and technicality as a player, as a central defensive midfielder. But like I said, I don't want to see Maguire start. Varane and Lindelof. Lindelof was man of the match, and he played right back. He played better than Maguire, who played centre back. That speaks volumes. But yet, certain players like Maguire would still play because he's the captain and because he cost £80 million. It's really a joke. I want Alex Telles at left back, and at right back, I'm going to give it to Wan-Bissaka. Mainly because he's done quite well since he has come back into the team. And perhaps, I think he will be starting at the weekend. In midfield, I want to see Matic, Bruno and Pogba. It's Watford, for goodness sake. We will be having much of the possession. So we can have Matic playing there, dictating play. We can do that. And of course, I want to see Elanga starting. 2 goals in 2 games. He deserves to start against Watford at Old Trafford. Sancho, of course, on the opposite wing. And of course, Cristiano Ronaldo up front, who will be desperate to score once again. That is my predicted starting 11. Let me know what you think the team will be coming for the game against Saturday. Drop your comments below about how you're feeling with regards to Manchester United and where we are. And also, most definitely continue to subscribe to the channel. Definitely leave a like and continue to share the channel and the videos to your Manchester United supporters, friends and family. That is it, me, Session Johnson from the Stretford End. Have a wonderful day further. We will definitely speak again soon.